Shiva is trying to remind us that before death hits our body, before we reach the limit of our lives, we need to connect with something that is unlimited within us. The iconography of Shiva is very interesting. You see Shiva as someone who has a snake coiled around its neck, and his skin is always this blue color because his skin is covered in ashes. And all of those represent something for us to learn. Shiva really reminds us that death is always around our necks, and at any time the snake of death can bite. And the blue skin that is covered in ash represents that everything that you know and everyone is eventually going to turn to dust. Everything that we experience in our life isn't going to last forever. He is trying to remind us that before death hits our body, before we reach the limit of our lives, we need to connect with something that is unlimited within us. Shiva is seen as the highest yogi, as the one who has started all schools of yoga, the one who brought all yogic wisdom to mankind. And he's not just a yogi. He is a yogi and a family man at the same time. He has a partner and he has children. And his partner is called Parvati or Shakti. There's a beautiful line from Guru Nanak Dev Ji, "Jeh dekha teh rav rahe Shiv Shakti ka mel." Wherever I look, I see the divine permeating as the union of Shiv and Shakti. You can understand Shiv Shakti as conscious and unconscious, the yin and yang of life, creativity and destruction, masculine and feminine. And if the whole of the universe is a combination of both of these things, then it means that you are also a combination of these things. Look, in your own life, there have been so many times where you've had to be creative and destructive, where you've had to be fierce and gentle. There are times to be serious and there are times to be playful. At times you've demonstrated masculine traits, and at other times you've demonstrated quite feminine traits. So you are already a perfect balance of both of these qualities, and both of these are flowing through you harmoniously. But the most important thing to remember, and the wisdom that the Guru is starting to give us here, neither of these are yours. Shiv and Shakti do not belong to you. Your soul, your consciousness, your life force, and your body is something that is not yours. You know, sometimes you hear people say that you've come into this world with nothing and that you leave with nothing. I think it's slightly different than that. You came into this world with quite a lot, but you must leave with nothing. Think about it. When you were born, you came with a body. You came with a mother and father, and maybe when you were born, your parents took you home so you had a home to go to. They wrapped you in nice clothes, and they gave you food to eat. So when you came into this world, you came into a lot of different things. But when you leave, you must leave it all behind. Absolutely nothing can go with you. So we're all walking around with this idea, this misconception, that life is about gaining things. The spiritual master, Shiva, knows that life is really about losing things.